Hello, Alexander. I have your speed timer here. Um, it's, uh, it's a speed timer. It's a 21 joule JDM model, correct, with the non-loomed hands and the non-loomed dial. This one is pretty rough. It's I don't know what life it lived before you. This is the kind of watch and kind of condition that I associate in my head with what I call a Philippines rework, which is that a watch that lived in Southeast Asia for its working life and then basically was worked until it died, and then it was resurrected by some little watch shop and sold off. The It shows lots of signs of this. The case is heavily polished, the dial is faded, the hands are faded. Not a ton, but they are. But yeah, I can definitely see that it's worn. Also, there's a ton of pitting and corrosion inside the case, which shows a lot of water and moisture exposure. The movement doesn't look bad. It's hazy. Believe me, I've seen worse. But it has another classic hallmark of a Philippines rework, which is that when parts are missing or wrong, that just some kind of thing is made up in somebody's little shop to sort of fill the gap. You're missing your movement ring spring, and they just put a piece of wire in there. The watch is barely running. It's running very poorly. I mean, 164. I've seen worse, but it's not. The watch is not happy at all, and when it's dial up, it's barely running. So it's got a lot of issues. Typically, I don't work on watches that are in this condition because they take so much work to bring back. It's not just like, an original watch in good condition. It's just a rebuild. I mean, you take it apart and you service it and you clean it and you put it back together. I have found these watches from this part of the world that are in this condition, they take a ton of work to bring back, a lot more labor and time to bring back to life. This one might not be that bad. The movement doesn't look terrible, but you never know with a watch like this that's in this condition. It can be done, but if there's going to be, I'll let you know, if it's a straight up rebuild, then it's fine, then my flat fees will apply. But if there's a lot more work that's involved in trying to basically bring this thing back to life, because what happens is a lot of times with these watches, you can see from the pitting, is they have all this corrosion from moisture getting in. Well, it's not just the case that's corroding. The movement corrodes too, and it corrodes everywhere. Inside the wheels and the pivots and all of the moving surfaces become compromised, and the whole movement is damaged. Yours might not be that bad, and it might be able to come back, but if it takes extra time and labor to bring this watch back, I'm going to need to tack on some extra time to try to resurrect this watch, in addition to any parts that may be needed. I don't know. That's about it. I mean, it is an original. It's an original piece. It's complete and it's original to itself. It's got the right GDM bracelet. It's the real thing. So it's just a matter of whether you want to invest the time to try to bring this thing back. It's not happy. I mean, believe me, I've seen worse. But it's not happy. It's not steady. I mean, it's got low amplitude, but also the accuracy is going up and down and up and down, which means it's got all kinds of components in there that are not moving smoothly for whatever reason, lack of lubrication or worn surfaces or bits of gruck or whatever. It's not a happy watch. So I can put it in line if you want to. Again, I don't normally service watches that look like this, but this one might be okay. But there may be some extra time involved as well as parts to bring it back. And that's a decision you need to make whether you want to go that far. Okay, thank you.